Hi guys, my name's Katie and I'm here to tell you a little bit more about plants. They're all around us and they do some really important jobs, from growing and helping us to breathe, to helping with our clothes and things like that as well. But I'm going to tell you right now about the 4 main parts of the plant. So have a think, see if you can think of any of the parts. We're going to start off with the very bottom of the plant. It's a bit that you can't see usually. It's the roots that are underground. Now they've got a couple of jobs. 1, they keep it in place, they keep it anchored into the floor, and 2, they are busy sucking up all the water and all the nutrients out of the soil to help that plant keep it healthy and help to keep it growing. So to help you remember that, we're going to do a few little actions. So you need to get your fingers like they are spindly roots. You need to put them down near the ground and make a big noise because you're sucking up all that water and all those nutrients. Can you do that? Big. Excellent. Next, we've got the stem. Now the stem keeps our plant nice and upright, but there's also loads of stuff going on inside of the stem. Inside, there's water and nutrients going up. And the plant, it sounds a bit funny, but it's sending sugar back down into the ground because it doesn't want too many sugars inside of it. It's not good for a plant. A bit like how it's not good for us too, to eat loads of sweets. So water and nutrients up, sugar down, and to help us remember, we're going to become stems. So sit up nice and straight and we're going to go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Can you do it? Whoosh. Excellent. Next, there's something that sticks out the side of our stems usually. Can you think what it might be? It might be on the top of a tree as well. Yeah, we've got some leaves. So our leaves, you have to be careful if there's anybody next to you. You have to stick your arms out to the sides like your leaves. And we're gonna go yum, 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 because the leaves are taking that sunshine that's up in the sky and it's doing something very special, a very big word, something called photosynthesis. And it's basically turning the sun's energy into a bit like food for the plant to help it stay nice and healthy and to help it grow. Now the last one, it's at the very top of our plant. Have you thought what it could be? It's our flower head, our petals, and they're there for a few reasons, but the main reason they're there is to look really, really pretty because they want all the insects and all the bees to come visit them to help them pollinate and help them make new seeds. So to be petals, it's a bit silly this one. You have to put your arms nice and high in the sky because you're the top of the plant and you have to say, look at me, I'm so beautiful, because you are so beautiful, so all the bees will come visit you and help pollinate all your plants. So now we've learnt those 4 main parts. Do you think you can do the actions when I shout out the part of the plant? Are you ready? We'll do them together. So we've got the roots, the stem, whoosh, 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 the leaves, yum, 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 and don't forget those petals. Look at me, I'm so beautiful. Excellent, well done guys. Right guys, so now we've talked about the 4 main parts of the plant. I'm going to give you a little bit of a test and see if you can make me a picture with those 4 parts in it. We're going to use all the things we can find on the floor outside to make this picture today. So things like sticks, leaves and other bits and bobs. And we're going to use the floor as our canvas, as our piece of paper. So give it a bit of a clear because it will help you see it a little bit better, and then we'll get started. Right then guys, so we're going to get ready to build our stick picture on the floor, and I've got lots of really useful stuff all around me, but you can use whatever is around you too. Now I found some super spindly bits for our roots, and they belong at the very bottom of our picture because they're at the bottom of our plant. So I'm going to put those down. Then we've got our ground that comes next, our grass, our soil. So I found this really big log to put there along to signify the floor. Then I've got the stem. Now our stem has to be nice and straight. So I found some small sticks to make my stem. And then I could use leaves to make my leaves, but I think I'm going to use those later. So instead I've found some sticks to add in for my leaves. And I'm going to use the leaves all around here to make my petals, to make my flower. They're beautiful and yellow. They remind me of the sunflowers or daffodils that are around. And for the very centre, I'm going to use a little bit of silver birch bark that I've found here in the woods. There we go, beautiful. So we've got our spindly roots, our ground, our stem, our leaves, our petals, and the very centre of the flower. Beautiful. I hope yours is just as good. We're going to play a game of leaf bingo. We're going to have a look round and see how many of these different leaves we can find. There's loads to look for, from crunchy, which should be quite easy at the minute, to green, which will be really hard, to even nibbled leaves. So we'll have a bit of an explore, see if we can find all 10 of these. Could you? I'm very lucky. I've got loads of leaves around me and they're all of different sorts. Tell you what I've got lots of is lots of yellow leaves, but there's no yellow on my list, which is a bit annoying, but never mind. I'm going to see if we can find the first one. It says a crunchy leaf. Now the best way to do this is find a leaf, get it in your hand and give it a bit of a crinkle and a crush in your hand. And if you can hear crunchy noises, which I think I can, then we are sorted. So we've definitely got a crunchy leaf. Next, I need to find a green leaf, which I've got one here. So I've got a green leaf, so that's another tick. I need a really long leaf. Oh, this one's a good one. I reckon nice long leaf. It's definitely longer than some of the others around here. Next, I need a spiky leaf, which I think I might struggle to find here. I can't see any. I've got some that look spiky, so you can see all along the edge. It looks a bit spiky, but it's not, so I can't use that one. So we might have to leave spiky for now. Need a curled leaf, so one that curls up at the edges. Oh, it's got a bit of a curl at the end. That one will do. Brown one, I am very lucky. I've got lots of brown leaves around. I think this nice big one will count. It could also count as my really large leaf as well, but I might find a different one for that one too. See if I can find a really flat leaf. So we found a curled leaf. Can I find a really flat one? What do you reckon? Pretty flat. A really small leaf. I've just spied one if I lean forwards. Oh. I've got a very small leaf and a very large leaf. So I showed you one that was pretty big already, but I've spotted another. Can you see the difference? A really big one and a really small one. And then this one has been nibbled through. There's some holes in there, but I'm sure, yes, I can find another one as well. It's got a perfect hole in it that's been nibbled through by some little insect. So all but one I found, just not the spiky leaf, and I bet if I kept looking I could find one in the end. Amazing guys, I've managed to find a spiky leaf. So this one is part of a thistle. So I've managed to find all 10 leaves, and it's been really great because I've managed to get out and have a bit of an explore around my woods. And you can do this too. It doesn't even have to be in the woods. It could just be in your back garden. So give it a go.